The stakes have never been higher in the South China Sea. A new law from the Philippines reasserts its sovereign rights over the West Philippine Sea, igniting backlash from Beijing. But as China turns up the pressure, global powers like the United States and Japan are stepping in to support Manila. In today's video, we uncover how the US and Japan are working hand in hand to counter China's aggressive posturing and uphold the rules-based international order. Last month, the Philippine government enacted the West Philippine Sea Law, a landmark move aimed at protecting its maritime territories in the South China Sea. This law underscores Manila's claim to its exclusive economic zone, backed by the 2016 Hague ruling that rejected China's 9-line claim. China's response has been swift and uncompromising. State media outlets have warned the Philippines of severe consequences, while military exercises near disputed waters have intensified. Observers say these actions are designed to intimidate smaller nations and assert Beijing's dominance. The United States and Japan have wasted no time in standing with the Philippines. In a joint statement, both nations reaffirmed their commitment to freedom of navigation, emphasizing the importance of the West Philippine Sea for global trade and security. Military drills in the region have been ramped up, showcasing advanced capabilities and sending a clear message any aggression in the South China Sea will not go unchecked. The West Philippine Sea is more than just a maritime boundary. It's a lifeline for global commerce, carrying over $3 trillion worth of trade annually. The stakes are monumental, not only for the Philippines, but for the entire world. The United States and Japan called out China's latest aggression in the West Philippine Sea as unlawful and unacceptable. Unsafe, unlawful, and aggressive conduct by the PRC disrupted a legal Philippine mission, endangering lives, the latest in multiple dangerous actions by the People's Republic of China, the Post read. Meanwhile, Japanese Ambassador Endo Kazuya also posted on X that Tokyo opposes any action that increases tension in WPS and endangers people's lives. Another unacceptable development around Sabina Shoal. Any harassment and actions which increase tensions or obstruct freedom of navigation are not tolerated. Upholding a rules-based international order and adhering to commitments must prevail, he said. On Sunday, National Task Force for the WPS spokesperson and National Security Council Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya said Manila remains steadfast in asserting its rights in accordance with the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, and the 2016 Arbitral Award. This came after the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources vessel, BRP Datu Sanday, encountered aggressive and dangerous maneuvers from 8 Chinese maritime vessels while operating from Hasa-Hasa Shoal to Escoda Shoal. The actions of China's vessels aimed to block the BFAR vessel's humanitarian mission to resupply Filipino fishermen with diesel, food, and medical supplies. The BRP Datu Sanday was targeted by the Chinese People's Liberation Army Navy ship 626 and multiple China Coast Guard ships and attempted to encircle and block the humanitarian mission. Hasa-Hasa, Half Moon Shoal, is approximately 60 nautical miles from Rizal, Palawan, while Escoda, Sabina Shoal, is about 110 nautical miles away. Both islands, the NTF WPS said, are well within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. It added that these unprofessional, aggressive, and illegal actions posed serious risks to the safety of the Filipino crew and the fishermen they were meant to serve. However, in the face of said provocative maneuvers, the crew aboard the BFAR vessel maintains high morale and remains safe and unharmed. The task force also dismissed claims that Filipinos fell overboard and were subsequently rescued by the CCG after the ramming incident. It added this fake news and misinformation is a clear illustration of China's willingness to distort the truth and engage in disinformation to bolster its public image. On August 22, Chinese military aircraft also launched flares from their militarized reclaimed island in Zamora Reef during a maritime domain awareness flight conducted by the BFAR. The NTF WPS noted that the Zamora Reef is within the territorial sea of Pag-asa Island. In coordination with the PCG, the BFAR aircraft, Cessna 208B Grand Caravan, was tasked with monitoring and intercepting poachers encroaching upon the Philippines' exclusive economic zone and the territorial seas of the maritime features constituting the Calayayan Island Group. This same BFAR aircraft also faced harassment from the China People's Liberation Army Air Force fighter jet 63270 on August 19 during an MDA flight near Basho de Masinloc, which deployed flares multiple times at a dangerously close distance of approximately 15 meters from the BFAR Grand Caravan aircraft, jeopardizing the safety of the personnel on board the BFAR aircraft. Binay said the CCG's unwarranted acts are not only a violation of international law, but also a blatant disregard of the kindness and patience that the Philippine government has consistently shown in addressing maritime disputes in a peaceful manner. We will continue to stand firm in our commitment to securing our territorial rights and safeguarding the welfare of our people, Binay said. The Philippines, as a peace-loving nation, will continue to pursue diplomatic avenues to resolve these disputes. But let it be clear, our resolve to defend our sovereignty and our people is unshakable, she added. Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri said the perennial action of the CCG only shows their arrogance and total disrespect to a sovereign country and disregard of international maritime laws, noting that they no longer attacked Navy or Coast Guard, but a BFAR ship on a humanitarian mission. As tensions escalate, the spotlight is on Manila, Washington, and Tokyo. Their coordinated efforts could set a precedent for how smaller nations assert their rights against larger powers. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What do you think about the US and Japan's response to China's actions? Let us know in the comments below.